All right, welcome day 28, the 365-day journey. The goal is to go from zero experience to full stack junior web developer position, Java web development, finding a role like that in the industry, preferably working from home. So I may make some sacrifices or changes there, but there are lots of positions out there, have friends in the industry. Everybody knows somebody in IT today. So if you're interested in breaking into IT and giving it a try, I'm using freecodecamp.org. It's completely free. You have I don't have any affiliation with them. I find it really intuitive and helpful. If you want to start your journey, you just subscribe, follow me. I am taking it step by step, so you'll get to see kind of where things get more difficult. Right now, HTML isn't so challenging. There are certain parts that are very challenging, but anyone can do it. This is a way you don't need a 4-year degree. There's lots of boot camps out there that do it in like 40 weeks. This is 3,000 hours of free information. They're constantly updating. It's a great community to be a part of. Day 28 of 365. Let's jump in. I'm building an HTML audio player, as you see here. It's something, I guess I skipped this lab somehow before moving on to the semantic part of HTML. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So enjoy, like, subscribe. If you're interested in doing your own journey, let me know. I'd like to connect with you and maybe collaborate and gain a network and see if we can, explore this together. My name's Wayne. Thanks for joining. Check it out. So they're telling us here that what our goal is going to be. Let me turn this down a little bit. What our goal is going to be for this is we're going to be building an app that is functionally similar to this example project that they're showing here. So basically an HTML audio and video lab. So what is the map method and how does it work? We're basically building something simple like this. And he's going to give it some descriptions and how the map method works. And we're supposed to make something like this. So they've already given us, what are those things called? Like a preconceived, like, I forget what it's called. Fulfill. Let's see here. Had to tell the dog to hop off something real quick. So we have, let's see, fulfill the user stories below and get all the tests right. So what we're going to be doing is starting the process. They give you some prompts, and what you do is you work from them and begin building your own. And so what we're doing is learning in real time, and they give you feedback right away if you make any mistakes. And this should be my last part of the kind of basic foundational stuff for HTML. So you should have an H1 element for the main title of the page. So this is the body. So we know that everything goes inside of here for what we're trying to do. H1. So you should have a title section. So it's pretty much something similar to this. Give it your own personal. It's HTML audio lab. So HTML audio and video lab. Video, audio, player. HTML. Give it a little bit of a light change or something, so it's not exactly the same. And it is intuitive. I am watching Gary Kasparov and Vishy Anand getting ready to play. Not sure if anybody out there watches chess. If you do, let me know. Right now they're playing in St. Louis, actually. They're examining this Fisher random position on the board. So anyway, if you hear some stuff in the background, it could be that, but this is live. It's a pretty special event for anybody who follows chess like I do a little bit. You should have a section. You should have 2 section elements. So I'm assuming, let's see, section. Let's just go ahead and create it. We'll actually just create it like this and see where we end up. That's one. I'm going to just create space. I mean, you're putting a little bit of your own personal style on it, but you want things, you have to understand that someone else is going to need to read this at some point. So there's the industry standard kind of thing, but you need to make it logical. If it's your code, you're probably going to be working on it the most. This is what I've learned a little bit from what I'm seeing and how they're explaining these things of keeping up with industry standard, but you do need to make sure that you're able to navigate the code well. If you're on a roll and you're writing things, you need to be able to read it to be able to even explain to other people, but it does need to be universally able to be read by others. So that's something worth considering when writing. Okay, let's see. Inside the first section, we should have an H2 element. So here we go here, H2. An H2 element for the title of the video playing. The title of the video playing for us could be, I could even make it exactly what I'm watching today on TV. So let's say Vishy Kasparov. If I spelled his name wrong, I feel bad, but I think that's what it is. Vishy Clutch chess. That's kind of fun. Didn't think about that when I started this, but it is what I'm watching. All right, so there's that. But below the HTML, you should have a video. You should have a video element with controls. So below the H2, so we're gonna have a video element. So I guess it's gonna be video, right? With so actually, so my element's gonna be like this. I think. Let's see if I hope I'm not off base here. It's the first kind of. I think it's gonna go. For some reason, I feel like it goes inside of here. So there's like controls. See how that does that. So what's happening? There's nothing there. Put some controls. See what happens. Controls. Width. What's the width? Equals. And 640. Let's check our progress so far. So I think let's see. Run the test. Correct. 640. So now inside the video element, you should have a sort. So now it's going to tell us that we should have a source element. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with the light, but let's see. We're creating controls. So the next prompt for us, that's correct. Inside the video, you should have a source element. So not only this, let's put the source up first. src equals, and then we're going to go ahead and put the video, point to the video file, which is going to be what I'm watching right now on my personal TV. So we're going to go to YouTube. Maybe YouTube. We're going to go clutch chess. We're going to say share the link. We're going to copy this link. We're going to go back to what we're trying to do. We're going to paste the link. we're going to remember that youtube.com live, it doesn't really work like this. So it needs to be embed. Right? youtube.com/embed. I think, is that correct? I'm not sure actually. Well, oh yeah, it needs to definitely be inside of these. Okay. What was it? What is it? youtube.com/embed, then the code, right? youtube.com. Is it www dot, or is it just what's the proper way to do that? Let's look in our notes. If we look at, I'm going to search for this specific thing. This is where taking those notes as we've gone through over our time here. As we've been learning this information, it's really useful to take your notes. So let's search. I'm going to search YouTube because this is specific. Find in the document. Okay, let's get out of it. Let's see. Where's that at? YouTube. Oh, there it is down here. So attribute with, so youtube.com/embed, and that should be correct. Let's see. All right, gonna pop off the, it should be right. Vishy Kasparov, spelled his name right at least. All right, I'm gonna pop off the audio here. Gonna keep trying to work on this. All right, we have made some pretty good progress. My time is getting away from me, so I am gonna have to pause this. I'll probably continue it and show that I completed it on the way on the next video. Thank you for following, like, subscribe, pray for me that I can figure this one out. So thanks for watching. Just follow along on your journey. Sometimes you're going to get stuck. Sometimes it's going to be more challenging. Sometimes you're going to have your baby in the background that needs your help. So I'm going to go take care of her and pause this for now, but we'll pick up at a later date. You can hear, as always, make sure that you, God bless you, and make sure you tell your family that you love them. Take care.